Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students, grade 5. How are you today? May Allah bless you and give you health every day. Before we start our lesson, let's say Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back in Miss Atin class. Today, I will teach you on science class. On the first meeting in science class, Miss Atin will discuss about classifying living things. Here, Miss Atin hope you are able to observing groups of living things. Let we start. Classifying living things. The scientific classification of organisms into groups is called taxonomy. It's different name for classifying living things, yeah. It's taxonomy. Organisms are commonly classified into the following groups, such microorganism, fungi, plants, and animals. For the first discuss is about microorganism. The term of microorganism comes from the word micro, means very small, and organism means life form. Microorganism is the living things around us that are too small to see using only our eyes, such as bacteria, protists or protein, fungi, and microscopic plants and animals. So, if we cannot see using only our eyes, what we have to do if we want to see it? I will give you the answer. We can see the microorganism with microscope. Have you seen the microscope? You can search on the internet if you want to know more about microscope. Now, I will continue our lesson today. I'll show you the example of microorganism. I have two pictures here. For the first, with the dark background, and the second with the green. What is that? Do you know it? Okay, I'll show you the name. For the first picture is plankton. Oh, plankton. So plankton is not something green with one eye, yeah? So, like a SpongeBob movie? No, the real plankton is like this. And the second picture is viruses and gum. Next, bacteria. Bacteria can be found everywhere. They can be in the soil, water, and in the air. Bacteria also come in many different shapes and sizes. I have a picture for the example of bacteria. The next is fungi. Fungi also come in a variety of shapes, size, and colors. Many fungi, such as mushrooms, have the same basic parts: a stalk, a cap, and gills. I will show you for the picture of fungi. On the top of fungi, it calls by cap. On the middle of fungi, it calls by gills. And for the bottom of fungi, it calls by stalk. Now, the characteristic of fungi. For the first, fungi do not move from place to place. Second, fungi do not produce seeds. They reproduce from microscopic spores that let out into the air and carried to new places. The third, fungi cannot make their own food. They feed on dead plants, animals, the food that we eat, and also feed the human skin. Ooh, very creepy, yeah, about the fungi. But fungi not only have the bad things, fungi also can be helpful. The helpful of fungi is the important food source and as an ingredient in bread and cheese. In Indonesia, we use fungi, some fungi, not all of them, to make tempe. Do you know tempe? That's example of helpful fungi in Indonesia, ya. Next, plants. Plants are the living organisms that belong to the plant kingdom. There are many plants, yeah, many kinds of plants. I'm sure one of the plants should be at your home. Miss Atin also have plants. I have jasmine plants. Okay, there are the picture of plants. There are grass, moss, ferns, sunflowers, also orange tree, apple tree, and so on. There are many plants around us. You can see it by yourself. Now, the characteristic of plants. First, plants do not move from place to place or fix in one position. Same with fungi, yeah. Second, plants have chlorophyll and are able to make their own food through the process of photosynthesis. Third, most have roots, a stem, and leaves. The classified of plants is two: flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Next, animals. There is a great diversity of animals on Earth. Animals can be classified into two main groups, as shown below. Animals with a backbone and animals without a backbone. About the animals and the group of animals, I will explain it to you on the next meeting. Okay, that is classifying of living things for today. There are 4 classifying in living things. For the first, microorganism, fungi, plants, and animals. And every living thing that we discuss it already exists around you, if you watch it closely. Now, this is the end of our lesson. Let's say hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you on the next meeting. Bye-bye.